Hello everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. Let's take a walk and go see what's in the fridge today. Hey guys, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. Today's beer should be a big treat. This is another one that Alex, John, and Josh has sent to me from Trillium Brewing, and this is their Metal Kettle. And, or not Metal Kettle, God, heavy metal. And it is a Imperial IPA. And guys, like the last couple beers we've done before this one, I haven't been going to the websites for these beers because a lot of times you don't get any more information than what you do either on Rate Beer Brand or Untapped. And I went over to them, first time I'd been to Trillium Brewing website, and they did have it listed, but it is exactly word for word of what's on Rate Beer. So, but I did find out a little more information about the brewery while I was searching for this beer. So let me tell you, I thought these kind of beers were brewery released only. They didn't keg them and send them out to bars or anything, and you couldn't pick them up at bottle shops. That is incorrect. That is incorrect. Once you go to their site here, they have two different locations, it looks like. They have one that is called available at Fort Point, so that must be one of their either breweries or brew pubs, and they have another one at Canton, and it tells you what beers are available there, and it says Canton Tap Room List, tells you what they have on draft there, and it says where to find our beer on draft. Then they list about 20 different places around the Boston area that carries their beer on draft. So I didn't know that. And then underneath that it lists bottle shops. So they do distribute their beers. Everything is not sold from the brewery. And there's another 20 places here where you can buy their beers. Redstone Liquors, Craft Beer Cellar, Streetcar Wine and Beer, Mass Liquors, Julio's Liquors, Yankee Spirits, Marty's Fine Wine, Blanchard's. I mean, there's a list of places that have their beers. And I was not aware of that. I thought these beers from these guys, you had to go to the brewery to get them. And I wasn't aware they had two different ones. So, got a little bit of that information about the brewery. But as far as the information about this beer, it is word for word what Rate Beer has on their site, which is brewed to the test and metal of our loyal hopheads. This tank full-bodied double IPA features intense still additions of Amarillo and Galaxy, bright aromatics of peach and nectarine fused with flavors of tropical fruit and grapefruit on the palate, accents of pine, resinous hop, and a clean bitterness reveal themselves on a smooth, dry finish. The ABV is 9.3%. The malt is American two-row barley, Valley Danco rye, Valley Triticale, Valley wheat, dextrine, dextrose. And again, hops are Amarillo, Galaxy, and Columbus. So, we've covered all our bases. As far as IBUs, they keep that a secret. I don't think I've seen IBUs on anything out of Trillium. So, they do not publish that information. So with that being said, what we're going to do, we're going to pop the cap on this bad boy, and we're going to tell you what the food pairing is on and get it on here. Alright, let's snatch this can. I do appreciate Alex, John, and Josh picking these up for me. If I can get the tablet to cooperate with me here. Cuisine is barbecue, cheese is peppery, Monterey, pepper jack, sharp, cheddar, blue, your pungent cheeses, a gorgonzola, limburger. It looks like orange juice coming out of there. Oh yeah. The meat is game, grilled meat, and salmon. And glassware snifter, tulip, oversized wine glass. Had a little drip there. Wow, I'm getting the aromas here. And don't sell it. It says here you can sell it because it's now going 3%. Don't do it. You'll regret it. This looks like orange juice in the glass, guys. I mean, grapefruit, orange juice in the glass. Very, very cloudy, unfiltered beer. These guys do an awesome job of this. Heavy metal. Let's get a nose on it. Awesome. Freaking awesome. And a lot of these, the beers smell and taste very, very similar. Just like on this one. They've used in different hops, but they're using these up-in-your-face American hops too. Grapefruit, pine, maybe some hints of some peach and melon, oranges. Grapefruit smells awesome, guys. It does. These beers have ruined me. All these wonderful beers from Trillium and Treehouse and Sand City and a bunch of other people. Even the West Coast guys are doing them now. So the New England style has caught on, and that's what I call it because these guys had started doing it a long time ago. I'm just so glad and so lucky that I have so wonderful subscribers that send me these awesome beers. And these beers are highly sought after. People are wanting to trade whatever to get their hands on them, and I understand why. They're freaking awesome. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Alex, John, and Josh. That is absolutely delicious, guys. And like I said, a lot of these beers that Trillium and Treehouse are doing, sometimes they'll use a different hop here or a different hop there, but they're all in that up-in-your-face hop route. And I'm not sure they're actually not using some lupulin powder or something like that to intensify that hop presence. But a lot of them are very similar. You get that big tropical fruit notes and hints of oranges and tangerines and grapefruit and pineapple and pininess. Sometimes there's a little heavier dankness than others, but most of them are very close, very similar, and very delicious. So let me dump the rest of this in there, and we're going to sip on this for just a tad and let her have it sip 2 or 3, and then more likely I'll have to pry it out of her hand to get it back. And we'll see where this ends up. Very impressive beers these guys do. Alright guys, I'm back. Got just a little left here. Awesome beer. Very tasty beer. Kind of glad I went to the website and found out they have 2 different breweries or brew pubs, and they're distributing their stuff to stores. That's a no-no as far as I'm concerned in not dating your beers. So, Trillium, Treehouse, if y'all are distributing to the stores and not doing brewery only releases, and that's what I'm seeing here, looking at the Trillium site, it's telling me all the bottle shops that carry their beers, and there's about 20 of them around the Massachusetts area. Well, dates on the bottom of the can, so these guys are dating their stuff. That's what I want to see. If you're doing a brewery only release, everything's selling at the brewery, it doesn't get distributed, you know how fresh it is, it's all being sold right there. But these guys are dating their stuff. And this one actually has January 19th of 2017. So if you're distributing your stuff at Trillium, Treehouse, and the rest of these guys, you need to have that dating machine, and these guys do. So 2 thumbs up for them to do that. There are some that are not. If it's all sold at the brewery, that's fine, because everything is being sold and not going to stores and sitting on shelves for an indefinite period of time for somebody to fix it up. So that's how I feel about this, guys. If you're brewery only release and everything is selling out there, I can understand why. You're a small brewery, everything's selling, it doesn't go to the stores. We don't have to worry about something sitting on the shelf for a long period of time. If it is going to the store, it does have to have a date on it to get a 10 from me. Even if it's a 10 beer without the date, it's not going to get to 10, it'll get to 9. It'll be a 10 beer in a 9 can or a 9 bottle. But these guys are, thumbs up to those guys, they make some freaking awesome beers. I need to learn how to brew a juice bomb like this. So anybody that knows how to do that, if you want to contact me, let me know or send me a recipe or what I need to do that. I've not experienced brewing beers like this before, and I would like to brew some of this stuff. So if you know how to do it or have a recipe or a technique and how it's done, being a home brewer, I would love to try that. So get in contact with me. Shoot me an email at gtpuckett@comcast.net. I'd love to hear how to do this. Let's do the final chug on this one. Awesome aroma. We can't leave anything. Oh, wow. Well, that's a blooper, huh? I almost went down the wrong pipe. Yum, yum, yum. Everybody will probably say, oh, you should have edited that out. No, homie, don't do that. What you see is what you get. If I get choked, I get choked. You watch me die on camera. That's delicious, guys. It really is. That is so tasty. I love these beers. I do. They have ruined my palate. Like I said, I'm so intrigued by these beers and so enjoy these beers. Like a tear come to my eye. I want to learn how to do this myself. Being a home brewer, I want to brew something of this magnitude and this tasty and this cloudy, and I want to brew a juice bomb. That's what I want to do. That's my next adventure, is to brew something of this magnitude and this tasty. So if you have any information, if you've brewed these yourself being a home brewer, let me know. Get in contact with me. Put a comment there and I'll respond, and let's see if I can get hooked up on a recipe or a technique on how to do this. Guys, this is a 10 beer as far as I'm concerned. It is outstanding. ABV on it. Would like to see IBUs, but they're keeping that a secret. It's not anywhere, not on their website, not on any of the sites I've looked at. Very tasty. Awesome beer. Big hop aromas on these juice bombs like this. Super big hop aroma on these, and hop taste too. Excellent. Outstanding, I say. It's a 10 beer, guys. 100 for me. Over to Beer Advocate, they say 98 world class. Pretty damn impressive numbers from those guys over there. And Great Beer has it 100 overall and 99 in the style. Don't get any better than that. And finally, we'll run over to Untapped, and Untapped has it at 4.51. Almost the best numbers I've ever seen there. Once you get up into 4.5 numbers, that is their A+ numbers. Excellent. Absolutely outstanding. And these guys, like I said, they're putting them in bottle shops, and they're distributing kegs of different restaurants evidently, or bars, or brew houses or something. They are listing it, they got the bottle shops listed, and they've got on draft. They're not saying whether it's a restaurant or just, should I say, I almost call them tap houses or brew pubs, because they might not be brewing anything there. But maybe they're craft beer bars or something like that. Maybe they're restaurants that actually have their beers on tap. So once you start that kind of distribution and getting those kegs out and cans and bottles into the stores, they need to have a date on them if they're IPAs or double IPAs, and these guys are doing it. So great job, guys, at Trillium. I do appreciate it. I would buy your beers religiously if I could get them here. So hopefully down the road they've got two. Maybe they'll expand and where they can start sending them other places other than around Massachusetts. That would be wonderful. If you've had this one, let me know what you think, guys. I thought it was awesome. Thanks to Alex, John, and Josh. Thank you, brothers. I do appreciate it. And come on back tomorrow. Let's take something tasty out of the fridge. Hoping it's just good. Come on back tomorrow. We'll see.